After my dad retired, he wanted to help my mom with the housework. He tried to cook, but it was so bad that we couldn't eat it at all. My mom told him to do the dishes instead. When my mom cooks, my dad does the dishes afterwards.
My mom went on a trip with her friends. I wanted to impress her while she was gone. I decided to clean both the living room and the bathroom. It was not easy to clean the toilet, but I felt good once I finished it.
The carpet didn't look dirty, but technically it was my turn to vacuum. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. After cleaning it, I realized how dirty it was. I think I should do it on a regular basis.
It was my grandma's birthday. We were having a great dinner at our house. When my grandma tried to stand up to go to the bathroom, she spilled the soup in front of her on the floor. I had to get up and mop the floor.
My mom decided to make steak and seafood pasta for my grandma's birthday. She cooked for 2 hours, and the house was filled with the smell of seafood. I opened every window in the house and let the air out.
I don't like to throw away the food waste. It smells so bad. Last night I went out to throw it away and the smell got worse when I got to the trash bin for the food waste. I threw it from a distance and ran.
We separate our trash at home. However, when I went to the States, I was surprised to see that not many people were using recycling bins. I think it is important to separate trash.
The weather was really nice on Saturday. I decided to do the laundry. I put all the clothes in a washing machine. It took an hour to wash them. After that, I put all the clothes on the drying rack. I felt good.
My mom tells me to wipe the table first and then put the spoons and chopsticks on. I once forgot to wipe the table and saw my dad dropping his food on the table, grabbing it, and putting it back in his mouth. I felt bad, and since then, I always wipe the table.
My friend Lee is a heavy smoker, so whenever we go to a coffee shop, she always makes sure it has a smoking area inside. She never goes to one without one.
I went to the coffee shop in front of my office this morning. I ordered and waited, but my buzzer never rang. I waited for more than 10 minutes. I went up to the counter and asked. They apologized and gave me a free cookie.
Whenever I go to a coffee shop, I choose between an Americano, latte, or macchiato. It depends on my mood. Today I felt down, so I had a latte with extra caramel syrup.
I always drink coffee after lunch. It is like a habit. The thing is, the lunch that I usually eat costs 5,000 won, and a Starbucks latte also costs 5,000 won. So I am seriously thinking of quitting coffee.
My boss told me to get him a soy latte. I ordered the soy latte to go and left the cafe. When I gave it to my boss, he said it wasn't a soy latte. They gave me the wrong drink. I got yelled at and went back to get him a soy latte.
I went to a coffee shop with 2 other friends. We were chatting for hours. A few hours later, one of my friends called me, so I told him to come to the coffee shop. The table was not big enough, so we had to put 2 tables together and sit.
I wanted to drink an Americano, so I went to the local coffee shop in my area. I only had 2,000 won, and I ordered an iced Americano. They said an iced Americano was 2,500 won. I had to order a hot Americano and let it sit for 10 minutes.
There is a brand new coffee shop in front of my office. It wasn't a big franchise shop like Starbucks, so I thought their coffee would be cheap. However, a cup of latte was over 4,000 won. I was so disappointed.
I was at a coffee shop with my friend the other day. We ordered our drinks, and while my friend went to get our drinks, I tried to get some straws and some napkins. I went up to the counter but couldn't find them. Straws, syrup, and napkins were placed all together next to a trash bin.